Okay, good morning, class. Good morning, good morning. Sandra, Margie, good morning. Monica, Jan, Yvette, Lina, good morning. Carolina, Rubiela, Jose, Vanessa, Angélica, Adriana, Andrea.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning, good morning.
Morning.
Jose, good morning.
Morning, teacher.
Nina, hello, hello, hello.
Good-
Margie, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Okay, students, we are going to start our English class, but first, as always, you need to accept the recording of this session. So you have to write in the chat that you accept the recording, please. Write in the chat that you accept the recording. Thank you. In our chat. Thank you, Jose. Okay. Perfect, perfect. Perfect. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Good. So we're going to start our English class. I'm going to share my screen. Perfect. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Well, we have week 8, unit 2.3, traveling. So this is the agenda for today. First, we have a motivation activity. In our motivation activity, we are going to talk about modals of obligation. We are going to talk about have to, must, and need to. Okay. Number 2 is like a big, feedback about the unit 2.3 traveling modals of obligation. And number 3 is my feedback about the next class. Next class, we have our oral presentation, the story of our friendship. So I'm going to explain this part in Spanish when we finish the class. Okay, the activities that you have to present, schedule, different things, right? So let's start. Here we have number 1, motivation activity. Modals of obligation. Okay, modals of obligation. Have to. This is the modal number 1. Remember these things about have to. Number 1, use the infinitive after have to. Okay, number 2, the negative means there is not obligation. Number 3, there is a third person form. And number 4, you can refer to the past or future by changing the verb tense. Okay, so I'm going to explain you one by one. Don't worry. Here we have explanation. Have to. Have to in Spanish is like a tener que. Okay, tener que. Let's check number 1. Use the infinitive after have to. Okay, so we have to plus infinitive verb. Okay, infinitive verb. Here we have infinitive. Okay, infinitive. Past and past participle. Infinitive verb. Okay? So, we have to plus infinitive verb. For example, I have to, okay, I'm gonna check here. I have to, so for example, I don't know, buy, okay, buy. I have to buy a car. That's in Spanish is like a, yo tengo que comprar un carro, okay? Infinitive verb buy. Okay, I have to buy a car. It's like a, yo tengo que comprar un carro. Tengo que. Okay. Number 2, the negative means there is no obligation. We don't have to pay. Okay. Number 2, negative. Okay, negative. In negative, we have I, you, we, or they. With, don't have. Okay, don't have to. And he, she, and it with doesn't have to. Okay, doesn't have to. It's like a I don't have to, yo no tengo que, you don't have to, tú no tienes que, we don't have to, nosotros no tenemos que, they don't have to, ellos no tienen que. He doesn't have to, okay, he doesn't have to, she doesn't have to, it doesn't have to. Él no tiene que, ella no tiene que, eso no tiene que. For example, I don't have to, I don't know, eat a cake. I don't have to eat a cake. It's like a, yo no tengo que comer una torta. Or he doesn't have to write. It's like a, él no tiene que escribir. He doesn't have to write. Okay? He doesn't have to write. Don't forget, negative, don't have to with I, you, we, or they. Doesn't have to with he, she, or it. Good. Let's continue. Number three. There is a third person form. Okay, number 3. Okay, in affirmative. Have to or has to. Okay, have to or has to. I, you, we, and they is used with have to in affirmative. I have to, you have to, we have to, they have to. but, he, she, and it is used with has to. Okay, has to. He has to, she has to, and it has to. Just in affirmative, students, in affirmative. Okay, he, she, it with has to. Solamente en afirmativo. Tener que. Okay, he has to, she has to, it has to. Él tiene que, ella tiene que, eso tiene que. Okay, example. Example. We, oh my God. We have to work. We have to work. It's like a nosotros tenemos que trabajar. We have to work. Or number two, it's like a he has to study. He has to study. Él tiene que estudiar. ¿Ok? Él tiene que estudiar. Good. Number 4. You can refer to the past or future by changing the verb tense. Past, yesterday we had to walk, the car didn't start. Future, tomorrow we will have to walk, the car is not working. Okay. Number 4. Past. In past is had to. Okay, had to. And in Spanish is like a tuvo que. Okay, tuvo que. Had to is used with all personal pronouns. Okay, I had to, you had to, we had to, and they had to. And he, she, and it is used with had to. He had to, she had to, and it had to. For example, I had to study. It's like a yo tuve que estudiar in past. Yo tuve que estudiar. Example number 2. Example number 2. We had to cook. We had to cook. It's like a nosotros tuvimos que cocinar in past. What about future? In future, the expression is will have to. Will have to, it's like in Spanish, tendremos que o tendré que, okay? Will have to is used with all personal pronouns, okay? Will have to, okay? Example. We will have to cook. It's like a nosotros tendremos que, tendremos que cocinar. We will have to cook, okay? We will have to cook. She will have to, I don't know, paint, for example. She will have to paint. It's like a ella tendrá que pintar. Okay, she will have to paint. And we'll finish. 1, 2, 3, 4. So remember, have to, tener que. Okay? Have to plus infinitive. Have to, tener que, más un verbo en infinitivo. Number 2. Don't have to or doesn't have to. No se les olvide. Don't have to, doesn't have to. Number 3. The third person. He has to, she has to, it has to. Number 4. In past, had to. In future, will have to. Questions? 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 Preguntas? No questions?
No, teacher.
Okay, it's clear? It's clear? Claro? Preguntas? No? Okay, students. Good. Thank you. Very good. Here we have. Let's talk. It's like a hablemos. Let's talk. Things that you have to do. Cosas que tienes que hacer. Things that you have to do. Example. I have to read a book. It's like, this is my example. Tengo que leer un libro. I have to read a book. What about you? What about you? It's like a ¿qué hay de ti? So if you want to talk, raise your virtual hand. If you don't want to talk, write your answer in our chat. Si quieres hablar, decirme tu frase, levanta tu manito virtual. Si no quieres hablar, la escribes en el chat. ¿Listo? Pero vamos todos a participar. ¿Ok? This is my example. I have to read a book. Tengo que leer un libro. What about you? ¿Qué hay de ti? Dime qué tienes que hacer. Tengo que. ¿Ok? So, if you don't want to talk, write your answer in our chat. But if you want to talk, raise your virtual hand. Si no quieres hablar, escríbela en el chat. Si quieres hablar, levanta tu mano virtual. ¿Ok? Let's start. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Okay, students, so if you want to talk, raise your virtual hand. Okay, you say me, teacher. Or if you don't want to talk, write your answer in our chat. Okay? What about you? I have to read a book. What about you? Things that you have to do. I have to, you say me, teacher. Sandra, Stephanie, Jan, Lina, you say me, teacher. I have to, yo tengo que, ¿qué tienes que hacer? Cuéntame. I have to work, I have to study, I have to cook, I have to play. Bueno, ¿qué cosas tienes que hacer? ¿Listo? Si no las dices, por favor, las vas escribiendo en el chat. A ver, las vamos leyendo. Ok, Lina. Hello, hello, Lina. Turn your microphone on, Lina.
Hello, teacher.
Okay, Lina, tell me things that you have to do.
I have to do homework.
Okay, repeat after me. Repite después de mí. I have to do.
I have to do
Homework.
homework.
Yes, very good, Lina. I have to do homework. Okay, very good, Lina. Tengo que hacer tarea. I have to do homework. Okay, next. Thank you, Lina. Okay. Here we have.
I have to do breakfast.
Okay. Carolina, you say I have to make.
Make?
I have to make breakfast. Or I have to prepare.
Okay.
Okay, I have to make breakfast or I have to prepare breakfast. And for today we have, para hoy tenemos que en el menú, Lina, Carolina, chocolate, bread, eggs. Tamal?
No.
No tamal? Ah, my God. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Carolina. Nicole, hello, hello. I have two things that you have to do.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, hello.
I have to learn.
I have to learn English.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, I have to learn English. Okay, sounds great. Very good. Okay, thank you, Nicole. Next, next, next. What about the chat?
Hello, teacher.
Hello, hello, mister.
I
Okay,
have
Juan Pablo,
to
what about
do
you?
exercise.
I have to do exercise. Okay. After English class,
¿Cómo,
después
profe?
de la clase de inglés, after English class.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Najim,
No.
at
Cycling.
home. Cycling?
Yes.
I love cycling.
I
Okay,
love
I love
cycling.
cycling. Yeah, yeah. No, no, me too. Yo también. Yo también. I love
Okay.
cycling. Yeah, I love. Okay, very good.
Thank you.
But in Bogota, Juan Pablo, Juan, in Bogota?
Yes, in Bogota.
Ah, okay, no, no, no. I like near Mosquera.
Ah, está lejos.
Yeah, 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 far, far away. Okay,
Okay.
thank you. Thank you, Juan. Okay, good. And Jose, hello, hello, Jose.
Hi, teacher.
Hey, Jose, things that you have to do.
I had to work.
Mm. In this moment, en este momento,
Yes, teacher.
I'm sorry, Jose. I have to work. No, but it's okay. It's okay. Está bien, no? I have to work. Money. Money, money, a lot of money. Okay, thank you, Jose. Well, I'm gonna check the chat. I'm gonna check the chat. Okay, I have to organize a meeting, Laura. I have to visit my grandfather. Yes, very good, Kayla. I have to do exercise. Ah, okay. I have to do the English homework, Juvet. Yes, don't forget that you have to upload the document, okay, of the letter that you have to present today and tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. I have to sleep. Lisette, okay. But when we finish the English class, okay, Lisette, when we finish the English class, okay, I have to improve my English level. Camargo, Adriana, yes, I have to improve. I have to study English, Margie. Okay, very good. Okay, it's very easy. It's very easy. Questions? Questions? No questions? ¿Preguntas acerca de esto?
No, no, teacher.
No, it's clear? ¿Es claro? Okay, I suppose that yes, it's clear. Okay, here we have two exercises. This is the exercise number 1. Okay, we are going to socialize in this moment. This is the exercise number 1. Okay, here we have to or has to. Exercise. Number 1, I has to wash the car or I have to wash the car. What do you think? The answer is has to or have to?
Has to.
Has to? Yes? What do you think? Is has to or have to? It's like yo lavar el carro. Tengo que lavar el carro. What do you think?
Has to. Has to.
Okay, listen to me. Here we have. Remember, I have to. I have to. You have to. He has to. She has to. It has to. We have to. They have to. In affirmative, okay? He has to. She has to. And it has to. So, about the exercise. I has to is okay? ¿Is okay? ¿Será que está bien la conjugación?
No, teacher.
No.
No, teacher.
The answer is have to. I have to wash the car. Okay. What about number 2? You has to or you have to go to school?
Have to.
Yes, very good. You have to go to school. Okay, my mother, have to or has to?
Has to.
Has to, yes, my mom. So, my mother, mi mamá, es ella, ¿no? Ella. Y el pronombre personal ella va conjugado con has to. ¿Listo? Good. We have to or we has to? We have to. We have to walk the dog. Okay, you. In negative. You don't have to or you haven't to?
You haven't to.
No. No. The answer is
Don't
don't
have
have to. Don't have to. Remember, here we have I in negative, right? I don't have to. You don't have to. We don't have to. They don't have to. Okay, he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. Okay, he doesn't have to. She doesn't have to. And it doesn't have to. Okay, in negative. He hasn't to or doesn't have to?
doesn't have to.
Yes, very good. They don't have to or haven't to?
Don't have to.
Yes, very good. They don't have to. Question is a question. Miren los auxiliares que llevamos, muchachos. Don't, doesn't, don't. It's a question, es una pregunta. Call now. Me pregunta llamar ahora. Do you have to call now or have you to call now? What do you think?
Do you have to?
Yes, very good. Do you have to? Okay. Do you have to call now? Next. Has he to or does he have to?
Does he have to?
Yes, very good. And here we have, do they have to or have they to?
Do they have to?
Yes, very good. Okay, thank you. So, if you want to practice pronunciation, raise your virtual hand and I'm going to correct your pronunciation. Si alguien quiere practicar pronunciación con estas frases, levante su mano virtual, encienda su micrófono y practiquemos pronunciación para corregirle pronunciación, ¿ok? Say me, teacher. Okay, we have Lisette, number 1. Lisette, are you ready? Hello, hello.
¿Cómo estás?
Okay, let's start.
I have to wash the car.
Number 2.
You have to go to school.
Number 3.
My mom has to cook lunch.
Okay, repeat after me. Mom, my mom.
My mom
Okay,
has to cook
cook
lunch.
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 Okay, next.
We have to walk the dog.
Okay, next.
You don't have to study.
Repeat, study.
Study.
Okay, continue.
He don't have to help me.
Okay, repeat after me. He doesn't have.
He doesn't have to help me.
Okay, continue.
They don't have to come.
Okay, continue.
Do you have to call now?
Okay, repeat. Call now.
Call now.
Okay, continue.
Do have to run.
Okay, repeat after me. Does he have to run?
Does have to run. To run?
To run.
Right.
Okay, good. Continue.
Do they have to dance?
Yes, okay, very good. Thank you.
Thank
you. Okay. Jose, hello, hello.
Hi, teacher.
Let's start, Jose.
I have to wash the car.
Number 2.
You have to go to school.
Number 3.
My mom has to cook lunch.
Next.
We have to walk a dog.
Okay, next.
You don't have to help me.
Okay, repeat after me. Study.
Study.
Continue.
Así me salté. I don't have to help me.
Okay, repeat after me. He doesn't have to help me.
I doesn't have to help me.
Okay, remember, this one is he, okay? Recuerda, esta expresión es he.
Sí.
He, okay. Continue. They
don't have to come.
Okay, continue.
Do you have to call now?
Okay, repeat. Now.
No.
Okay, continue.
Does he have to run?
Okay, continue.
Do they have to dance?
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay. Monica, hello, hello. Monica.
Hello, teacher.
Okay, hello, Monica. Let's start.
Okay. I have to wash the car.
Number 2.
You have to go to school.
Okay, remember, repeat, go to school.
Go to school.
No go.
Go to school.
Okay, go to school. Yeah, continue.
My mom has to cook lunch.
Continue.
We have to walk the dog.
Continue.
You don't have to study.
Continue.
He doesn't have to heal me.
Okay, repeat. Help me.
Help me.
Okay, continue.
They don't have to come.
Continue.
Do you have to call now?
Okay, continue.
Does he have to run?
Okay, repeat after me. Does.
Does he have to run?
Okay, continue.
Do they have to dance?
Okay, perfect. Very good. Thank you.
Okay, sure.
Okay, very good, Monica. Good. Let's continue. Okay, let's continue. Exercise number 2. Exercise number 2. Here we have. In this exercise, you are going to complete using have to or has to complete. Okay? Putting have to or has to into the gaps. Example, I get up early every day. The answer is I have to get up early every day. Okay? So when you finish, check here. Okay? Now you have to check the chat, please. Check the chat. Okay? Can you open it? Can you open it? Check the chat. Revisen el chat, por favor. ¿Pueden abrir el ejercicio para trabajarlo?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, José. Okay. What about Monica, Lina, Diana?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. So you are going to complete this exercise individually. Vamos a completarlo individual, a ver cómo les va. Okay? And we have 5 minutes. Tenemos 5 minuticos para eso. Let's start. Iniciemos, por favor. Okay, did you finish? Did you finish or no yet? ¿Finalizamos o todavía no han acabado?
Teacher, solamente es ese que tú nos estás mostrando.
Sí, lo tienen en el chat. Lo tienen en el chat para que lo puedan hacer online y revisarlo a ver cómo les va.
Finish.
Okay, okay. Okay, perfect. Difficult, easy. Difficult, easy. Oh, okay. So let's start. Number one, they, the answer is have to or has to. Number one.
Have to.
Have to. Have to.
Yes,
to.
have to. Okay. Number two, they have to write a text. Number two, she have
Have
to.
to.
Has to.
Has to. Yes, very good. She has to clean her desk. Ella tiene que limpiar su escritorio. Number three, Ken and Liz learn English words.
Have to.
Have to.
Have to. Okay. Number four, Andy help his brother.
Has
Have
to.
Has to. Andy has to help his brother. Okay, next, number five, we do our homework.
Have to.
Okay. We have to do our homework. Good. What about number six? He write with a pencil.
Have to.
Yes. He has to write with a pencil. What about seven? What about seven? I feed the hamster.
Have to.
I
I
have
have
to feed the
to.
hamster.
Yes, very good. What about number eight? You take photos.
You have to.
Very good. Okay. Victoria, read the newspaper.
Victoria has to.
Yes, very good. Victoria has to read the newspaper, and the teacher has to send a text message. Okay? Questions?
Has the teacher has to.
Yes. Questions? No questions? Easy? Difficult? Very easy? Difficult? So-so? Okay, students. So let's continue. Well, first, question about have to. Preguntas acerca de have to. Yes or no?
No, teacher.
No,
No?
teacher.
Okay, perfect. So let's continue. Number two, must. Must. Modal number two, modal número dos, must. Okay. Must in Spanish is like a deber, debe. Okay. Uses of must, usos de must, obligation or duty, deduction, emphasize necessity, strong recommendation. Okay. Examples. Here we have. Okay. Must. Debe. Okay, debe. Example. I must work. It's like a yo debo trabajar. Okay, debo trabajar. El anterior era tengo que trabajar. Ese es debo trabajar. Okay, must is used with all personal pronouns. I, you, he, she, it, we, and they. Es utilizado con todos los pronombres personales. Must. In negative, mustn't, okay, or must not, right? Mustn't or must not, okay? Like a no debe, no debe. Must not, okay? No debe. Example, he must study English, okay? He must study English. In Spanish, it's like él debe estudiar inglés. Okay, is clear that? ¿Es claro eso? Yes or no?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Okay.
teacher.
Okay, perfect. So here we have must, debe. ¿Listo? Debe. Acuérdense que traduce debe. Mustn't, no debe. Here you can find some examples. So I'm going to invite you, please turn your microphone on. Okay, los voy a invitar a encender el micrófono para hablar. What must you do and what mustn't you do for a healthy and happy life? Complete the sentences below with must or mustn't. Entonces, vamos a mirar, ¿cierto? ¿Qué haces y qué no haces para una vida feliz y saludable? Vas a completar las oraciones de abajo utilizando must or mustn't, ¿ok? No solo la respuesta, sino me vas a decir toda la frase. Example, you must get lots of exercise. Or number 2, you mustn't smoke cigarettes. It's like tú no debes fumar cigarrillo. What about number 3? Turn your microphone on. You have some good friends. Must or mustn't?
Más.
Yes, you, okay, read the sentence. Lean la oración.
You must have some good friends.
Very good. You must have some good friends. It's like tú debes tener algunos buenos amigos. Okay? Number 4. Relax sometimes.
Mustn't.
Relax sometimes. Mustn't or must? What do you think? Mustn't or must?
Max,
Yes, you must relax.
relax sometimes.
Sometimes, okay?
Sometimes.
You must relax sometimes. Very good. It's like tú debes relajarte algunas veces. Number 5.
Mustn't.
Yes. So read the sentence, please.
You mustn't sleep all day.
Okay, you mustn't sleep all day. Okay, sleep all day. Number 6.
Smoke.
Okay, read the sentence.
You
must
eat lots of vegetables.
Okay, remember, vegetables. Acuérdate de la pronunciación. Vegetables. Yes, you must eat lots of vegetables. Okay, perfect. What about 7? Get angry easily. It's like enojarse fácilmente. Okay, You mustn't get angrily easily. Like que tú no debes enojarte fácilmente. Okay, what about 8? You watch too many hours of TV. It's like a mirar demasiadas horas de televisión. Must or mustn't?
Mustn't.
Mustn't.
Yes, you mustn't. You mustn't watch too many hours of TV. Okay, as quickly as possible, please. Quickly. Number 9. You stay up very late at night. Quedarse despierto muy tarde en la noche. Must or mustn't?
Mustn't.
Yes. Mustn't. Okay. Number 10. You get enough sleep. Obtener o conseguir o tener el suficiente sueño. Must or mustn't? What do you think?
Must.
Yes, very good. 11. You read some good books. Must or mustn't?
Must.
Yeah, very good. 12. You eat lots of cheeseburgers and fries, hamburgers and fries. Must
Mustn't.
or mustn't? Mustn't, teacher. Okay, negative. 13. Drink lots of water. Must or
Must.
mustn't? Must,
Must.
yeah. Yes. 14. Forget to smile and say hello to people. Olvidar sonreír y decir hola a las personas. Must or mustn't?
Must.
No, mustn't.
Mustn't.
Okay, mustn't because it's like a tú no debes olvidar, ¿cierto? No debes olvidar, sonreír y decir hola a las personas. And the last one, 15. You always think about problems. Siempre pensar acerca de los problemas. ¿Debo siempre pensar o no debo siempre pensar?
Mustn't.
You mustn't always think about the problems. Okay, perfect. Now, think of 2 more things you must do. Think of more things you mustn't do. So just one. What about your example? ¿Qué hay de su ejemplo? If you want to write in the chat, do it. If you want to turn your microphone on, don't worry, no problem. Teacher, I must. ¿Qué deben hacer ustedes? Tell me. Cuéntenme. I must. Tell me. I must. Or write in the chat. Si quieren escribirlo en el chat. Okay, I must. You say me, teacher? I must what? I must. What? I must cook. I must clean the house. I must wash the car. I must study English. What? Tell me. Turn your microphone on, or if you want, write in the chat. Prendan el micrófono o escribanlo en el chat. Okay. Tell me. Quickly, please, quickly. For example, Mónica Cabezas, I must what, Mónica?
One moment.
Okay.
No veo la pantalla. Okay. I must clean my cat litter box.
Okay, I must clean my car. Yeah?
Sí.
Okay, yes. I must clean my car. Yes, very good. Okay, what else? Margie?
Profe, I must do exercise.
Okay, be careful. Here it's not like a must to. En este caso,
Must.
omite la expresión to. Mira, si es que aquí en el ejemplo que está en color verde, no se coloca la expresión to, sino simplemente el verbo. Después de must, coloca el verbo. No coloques nada más. ¿Ok?
Vale. Ok.
¿Cómo quedaría entonces?
I must exercise.
Ah, ok. I must exercise. Ok.
Exercise.
Yo debo ejercitarme. Or I must do exercise. Yo debo hacer ejercicio. Good, Margie. Yes, that's the idea. Okay. Nobody else? Nobody else? ¿Nadie más? Okay. Perfect. So, okay, Adriana. Hello, hello, Adriana.
Hello, teacher.
Tell me, I must.
I must fix my bike.
Okay, I must fix my bike.
Sí, yes. Yes.
Yes, fix my bike. Okay, you like? ¿Te gusta? Like?
Yes.
Okay, me too. A mí también. Okay, perfect. Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, here we have. I must study, Lina. Okay, I must study, teacher. It's like a yo debo estudiar. I must work, I must study, I must cook. No problem. Questions about must? Questions? ¿Preguntas de must? ¿Es clara la información? Must?
Clear.
Okay. Thank you. Next, number three. Number three. Here we have need to verb. Okay. Need plus to plus verb. Okay. Describing what I need to do. Need to is like a necesito. Okay. Describing what I need to do. Describiendo lo que necesito hacer. For example, I need to take my swimsuit to the beach. Let's check the example number one. Revisemos el ejemplo número uno. My car is out of gas. So I need to go to the filling station. It's like mi carro está sin, ¿cierto? Gasolina. Así que yo necesito ir a la estación de gasolina. I need to go. Okay, I need to go. Number two. I have no cash. So I need to call at the bank. Okay. I have no cash. So I need to call at the bank. It's like no tengo efectivo. ¿Cierto? No tengo efectivo. So I need to call at the bank. Así que necesito llamar al banco. Number three. My hair is too long. So I need to call to the barber. I need to go to the barber. Mi cabello es demasiado largo, así que necesito ir al barbero. Number four. My house looks old and dirty, so I need to paint it. Mi casa luce vieja y sucia, así que necesito pintarla. My clothes are smelly, so I need to wash them. Mi ropa está olorosa, así que necesito lavarla. Here we have pronoun, present tense, and past tense. Pronoun I, present tense, need to, past tense, needed to. ¿Ok? Entonces tenemos el pronombre yo, presente, need to, necesito. ¿Ok? Y en pasado, needed to. ¿Listo? Number two, he, she, it. Present tense, needs to. Past tense, needed to. Entonces, recuerden, en tercera persona, él, ella o eso, he, she, it. ¿Listo? Le vas a colocar la S al verbo. Needs to. Pilas porque ahorita hay una actividad con eso. Needs to. ¿Ok? In past, needed to. You, we, and they. You, we, and they. Need to or needed to. En este caso, tú, nosotros y ellos. También lo dejas con need to. Y en pasado, needed to. Okay? Here we have positive, negative, and interrogative. Aquí encuentran las oraciones positivas, negativas, interrogativas. Positive. I need to stop. I need to stop. Negative. I don't need to stop. Question. Do I need to stop? It's like a yo necesito detenerme o parar. Negativa. Yo no necesito detenerme. Pregunta. ¿Necesito detenerme? You need to stop. You don't need to stop. Do you need to stop? Tú necesitas detenerte. Tú no necesitas detenerte. ¿Necesitas tú detenerte? Number 3. He, she, it needs to stop. Él, ella y eso necesitan detenerse. Mire la S ahí, ¿no? En positiva. Needs to stop. He, she, it doesn't need to stop. He, she, it doesn't need to stop. Does he, she, it need to stop? Next, siguiente. We need to stop. We don't need to stop. Do we need to stop? Next, you need to stop. You don't need to stop. Do you need to stop? And to finish, they need to stop. They don't need to stop. Do they need to stop? It's like ellos necesitan detenerse. Ellos no necesitan detenerse. ¿Necesitan ellos detenerse? Questions about need to. Preguntas acerca de esto. Need to. Questions? Yes or no?
No, teacher.
No? Okay. Perfect. Remember, needed and don't need to. Instead of needed, you can use don't or doesn't need to. So you can say, we needn't hurry or we don't need to hurry. Needed and don't need to are similar, don't have to. We don't have to hurry. Entonces, miren la forma en negativo, ¿no? ¿Listo? Para que la tengan presente, por favor. Needn't. Okay. This is the exercise number 1. And here you are going to write the answers in our chat because I need to check the evidences. Okay. En este ejercicio, sí lo vamos a hacer todos, lo vamos a hacer en el chat porque necesito revisar la evidencia del trabajo del día de hoy. Ok, en este ejercicio. Look and write. Mire y escriba. Ok, it's not necessary the pictures. No es necesario las imágenes que las identifique. You can use positive or negative. Ok, puedes hacerlo en positivo o en negativo, no hay problema. But be careful with the conjugation, pero tenga cuidado con la conjugación. For example, revisemos la número 1. For example, number 1. She used the lift. Estaría diciendo como ella usar el ascensor. Podemos decir, ella necesita usar el ascensor o ella no necesita usar el ascensor. Si la colocamos en positivo, ¿cuál respuesta colocarías? En positivo. Ella necesita usar el ascensor.
Needs to.
No.
Need
No.
Y needs to. Entonces va needs con S el verbo, ¿cierto? Recuerden que aquí lo expliqué. Miren. She needs. Iría el verbo con S. She needs, ¿cierto? To use the lift. But if I want to say the answer in negative, pero si quiero decir la respuesta en negativo, como ella no necesita usar el ascensor. The answer is. La respuesta es.
Don't need to.
Yes, very good. Doesn't need to. Doesn't need to. ¿Por qué? Porque miren aquí la respuesta en negativo. La tercera, segunda columna, tercera respuesta. He, she, it doesn't need to. ¿Ok? So you are going to complete all of them. Complétenlos todos. ¿Listo? Pueden ser positivos o negativos. This is the point number 1. Number 2. Número 2. What do you need to do now? What do you need to do now? ¿Qué necesitas hacer ahora? Write sentences using need or don't need to. Aquí vamos a escribir oraciones utilizando la expresión need to or don't need to. You can use those examples if you want. ¿Ok? Puedes utilizar esos ejemplos que están ahí si quieres. Eat my lunch, buy a new pencil case, have a drink, use a calculator. ¿Ok? Si los quieren usar, si no, pueden hacer los que ustedes quieran. For example, you say, I need to sleep, or I need to study. Necesito dormir, necesito estudiar. I don't need to. Yo no necesito, bueno, lo que quieran. Is clear this activity? You are going to write the answers in our chat, okay? All students, todos los estudiantes, por favor, escribir sus respuestas en el chat. Questions? Questions?
Yes, teacher.
Preguntas, cuéntenme, preguntas. No questions? Okay, and about the time, we have 10 minutes, okay? Because the time is too short. Acerca del tiempo tenemos solo 10 minuticos. ¿Listo? As quickly as possible, please. If you want, take a screenshot. Si quieren tomar un pantallazo, no problem, okay? Comencemos, por favor. Let's start. Iniciemos. Questions? I'm going to check the chat. Questions? No questions? Okay. Let's start. Iniciemos. Okay, did you finish? Did you finish? Students, did you finish? ¿Finalizamos? Did you finish?
No, teacher.
No yet? Please, as quickly as possible. If you want, take a screenshot, okay, and complete the exercise because I need to continue. Por favor, tomen el pantallazo las personas que no han finalizado para que puedan ir acabando mientras que explico la última parte de la sesión por cuestiones de tiempo. ¿Listo? Me confirman, por favor, cuando pueda cambiar la diapositiva. ¿Ok?
Okay, teacher.
Thank you. Okay, don't forget that you have to write the answers in our chat. No se les olvide, por favor, los que hacen falta escribir las respuestas en el chat. Unit 2.3, Traveling Modals of Obligation. Vamos entonces aquí con la unidad 2.3, viajada, modales de obligación. Perfect. Here we have traveling. This lesson will help you to learn about the topics related to the week A. You will learn about parks and camping. Okay. Shopping stores and modals of obligation. Parks and camping. Here you can find we like camping and spending time with our friends. It's like me gusta acampar y gastar tiempo con mis amigos. Don't forget, here you have some vocabulary about camping, but in this class you are going to study by yourself, okay? Because we don't have enough time. Study this vocabulary by yourself. Examples, I like sleeping in my tent. Michael's backpack is huge. Don't forget, you need to study this vocabulary. Okay, here you can find some examples. Kevin loves playing in the monkey bars. When you are thirsty, you can use the water fountain. Shopping stores. Okay. Do you want to go shopping with me? It's like ¿quieres ir de compras conmigo? Do you want to go shopping with me? ¿Quieren ir de compras conmigo? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay. So you say, okay, let's go. Sí, vamos. Here you can find, yes, you can find a vocabulary, okay, about shopping stores, tiendas o almacenes de compra, okay. You have to study this vocabulary by yourself, okay. Some examples. And here we have the models of obligation. No problem because in our class we talk about must, have to, and need to. No hay problema porque en nuestra clase hablamos acerca de estos tres. Must, have to, and need to. Okay, here you can find some examples. And we'll finish. Okay, and we'll finish. So, to finish our class, we have number 3. Next class, we have our oral presentation, the story of our friendship. I'm going to explain this part in Spanish. Les voy a explicar esta parte en español para que quede claro. La próxima sesión tendremos nuestra presentación oral acerca de la parte 2 del proyecto colaborativo titulado The Story of Our Friendship, la historia de nuestra amistad. Importante los siguientes datos, por favor, prestar bastante atención. Tenemos acá, para la siguiente clase, ok, tendremos nuestra presentación oral, ¿cierto? En la presentación oral, los grupos A, B, C, D y E iniciarán de 9:15 a 10 de la mañana, ¿cierto? Los grupos F, G, H y J iniciarán de 10 de la mañana a 10:45. ¿Listo? ¿Qué se espera? Que ustedes puedan hacer la síntesis de la carta que trabajaron durante estas 2 semanas, las cuales fueron cargadas al foro, ¿cierto? Y se les envió la retroalimentación correspondiente. Por favor, los invito a que la presentación que vayan a hacer no sea simplemente descargar la carta que van a cargar y leerla. No, traten de hacer algo un poquito más creativo. Pueden incluir imágenes, pueden hacer una presentación como las que yo hago en PowerPoint, bueno, en el programa que ustedes deseen, pero que no sea simplemente descargar la carta y leerla, porque pues eso no tiene gracia. Bien, la próxima semana tendremos la sustentación de este ejercicio para que quede claro. Entonces no se les olvide revisar los tiempos y ponerse de acuerdo con su grupo, ¿ok? Revisar con antelación, que tengan micrófono, que tengan pues una persona que pueda compartir pantalla, etcétera, etcétera, como lo trabajamos en la primera parte del proyecto. Importante esto. En nuestro ejercicio, lo voy a compartir acá como si fuera estudiante para que les quede clara la actividad, ¿ok? Tenemos varias cositas para esta semana. Entonces, por favor, prestar atención. Bien, tenemos entonces, el día de mañana se cierra el cargue de la carta. No se les olvide, yo les envié esta semana bastantes mensajes indicándoles que escoger o tomar los párrafos que habíamos trabajado en los foros y organizarlos en un documento en Word. Eso es lo que deben cargar en el proyecto colaborativo. ¿Dónde lo cargan? En la fase 2, ¿cierto? Aquí donde está esta manito con la entrega del documento. Ahí lo deben cargar. ¿Listo? Recuerden que ese documento está habilitado hasta el día de mañana, 4 de julio a las 23:59. Por favor, cargarlo con antelación. ¿Listo? Después de este tiempo, no se reciben cartas en correos electrónicos o en espacios extras, sino es en este ejercicio. Aquí deben cargar el documento en Word, los 3 párrafos de la carta, nada más. La presentación que van a hacer es de hoy en 8 días. Esa no la tienen que cargar en ningún lado. ¿Listo? Esa es la primera condición de nuestro proyecto colaborativo. 2. Esta semana envío un recordatorio porque hay algunos estudiantes que no han iniciado la unidad 2. Les recuerdo que ya debemos ir en la unidad 2.3 esta semanita. ¿Ok? Entonces agradezco por favor ponerse al tanto con las unidades de la semana y anexo a eso con los juegos del segundo módulo. La idea es que ya debemos haber realizado al menos los 4 primeros juegos y colocar acá el revisado. No se nos olvide eso. ¿Listo? Esas son como las 2 tareitas. Nuevamente invitarlos. Ebooks, revisarlos. ¿Ok? Videoclases. Las videoclases también son muy buenas. Por favor, revisarlas. No se nos olvide el proyecto colaborativo y pues ustedes saben que aquí encuentran todas las grabaciones de las clases. Questions, preguntas.
Profe, sí, señor, buenos días.
Buen día, sí señora, cuéntenme.
Profe, hazme un favor. Lo que pasa es que nosotras, pues nuestro grupo subió el foro de la semana pasada, pero pues su merced respondió que había hecho la retroalimentación, pero nosotras no tenemos esa retroalimentación.
Sí, entonces ahorita me permiten un momento finalizando la clase y verificamos el por qué no.
Listo,
Creo que
vale,
lo más probable es porque ustedes abrieron un foro nuevo, ¿cierto? Y no respondieron el mío, pero ya vamos a verificar en qué fue lo que sucedió. ¿Listo?
Listo.
Bueno, ¿alguien más tiene
Profe, qué
preguntas?
pena. A mí
Profe,
también
a
me
mí me
pasa lo
sucedió
mismo.
lo mismo.
Listo,
A mí también.
entonces ya,
A
bueno, ya
nosotras también,
verificamos.
profe.
Ok, ya vamos a verificar entonces qué es lo que pasa con el foro. ¿Ok? Listo. Aparte de lo del foro, ¿tienen alguna consulta?
Profe, una preguntita, pues
Sí,
para
señor.
aclarar el tema de la carta que hay que subir el día de mañana, ¿debe constar de lo que hemos hecho o
El tema de la carta es la creación de los 2 foros que se han trabajado,
de los que
¿cierto?
ya se han hecho?
De los que ya se han hecho. Ahí en el documento en Word es donde debes cargar la carta de los 2 foros que has trabajado durante esta semana, que son 3 párrafos. ¿Listo?
Listo, profe,
Bueno,
gracias.
correcto. ¿Alguna otra consulta?
Sí, profe, es que yo tengo otra dudita. Lo que pasa es que son 3 países, ¿sí? Y digamos que cada persona tenía que contestar sobre cada país en la segunda parte. ¿Eso también se coloca o no se coloca?
Cuando nosotros estábamos hablando del foro, voy a abrir este grupito, teníamos como dos condiciones. Entonces, en el primer foro, ¿cierto? En el primer foro, recuerden que en el párrafo 1 van a presentarse o se presentaban nombres, nacionalidades y edades y van a incluir hechos cortos acerca de cada país y por qué decidieron ser amigos. Ese era el primer párrafo. El segundo párrafo, 80 palabras, algunas buenas ideas para mantenerse en contacto como amigos por correspondencia e incluir algunas actividades para mejorar sus habilidades comunicativas en inglés. Eso es lo que deben entregar. Y en el tercer párrafo, ¿cierto? Que es el que se cerró la semana pasada, debían escribir, ¿ok? Entre 80 y 100 palabras acerca de Inglaterra. ¿Qué lugares usted visitaría si se gana la competencia? ¿Cuáles son las reglas culturales? Etcétera, etcétera. Esos son como los 3 párrafos que deben entregar en el documento en Word. ¿Correcto?
Sí, profe.
Listo, bueno. Perfecto. ¿Alguien tiene alguna otra consulta que no sea lo de la retroalimentación del foro? Yo sé por qué les pasó a estas personas esto. ¿No? Listo. Entonces las personas que tienen el problema con el foro me avisan, me esperan un momentico y ya les digo el por qué. Laura tiene una consulta. Laura, dime. Laura.
No, profe, era lo mismo de mis compañeros que no
Listo,
aparece
ya
la
lo-
retroalimentación.
Listo, ya lo revisamos entonces. ¿Ok? Me esperan un momentico mientras que cierro la clase. Okay, students. So that's all for today. Thank you for coming and see you next class. Okay? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, teacher.
Bye-bye. See you next class. Bye-bye. Okay.
Bye bye, teacher.
Bye-bye. See you next class.